Exhilarating.
Insane.
Amazing. It was really fascinating for us, and we can genuinely say that he is exactly the way he seems to be on camera in his way to actually speak so articulately. We would film him with sort of the expectation of needing to cut or needing to do more than one take, and that didn't happen. I think you can see.
Yeah. I think bearded wins only because of laziness for me. I don't know, I go back and forth between, but Greg usually has it.
Yeah, I love it. Especially in the winter, it's my coat of my face. Something that we really try and do is answer questions that people have so that they can relate to. And I think that's a really important part of what's left out of science education is they start in grade 8 by being like, this is an atom. This is how many electrons are in an atom. And everyone's like, what's an atom? Like, what is that? Like, there's no real ability for people to relate. So that was a big part of what we tried to do is make sure that kids could relate to something and then learn the science behind it.
Either Carl Sagan or Richard Feynman, probably.
Yeah,
Because they're both sort of quintessential amazing scientists, but also amazing science communicators. And since that's kind of what we try to do, I think for sure those two are just the smartest, coolest guys that you could ever imagine hanging out with. Are silent farts more deadly? We've answered that question.
Yeah.
Anything about farts is generally kind of like funny and weird, but it gets people interested being like, is there a scientific answer to that? Like we've also done.
Like, why do you like the smell of your own fart?
Yeah, stuff like that. These kind of quirky questions that no one usually thinks is related to science, but then we try and make them. We're like on the opposite spectrum of like living, so like I'm probably, I don't know, more neurotic and
it's
you're
actually
like super relaxed.
Yeah, that's sort of like the way that we work together is that I'm way more relaxed and he's way more neurotic.
Yeah.
So it actually ends up working, but at times I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So, but also our downtime, like I like to spend downtime doing things and you like to spend downtime not doing things.
Genuinely relaxing, you know, just like chilling.
So even though we've been together for a long time, we're not that compatible.
A lot. There's a lot of like dead. We have like a marker graveyard that we like slowly put them. We're like one day we'll do something with them. But
I'd say like 200.
Yeah, just sort of sitting there.
Well, one of my favorite science facts is that there's a 1 in 1 billion trillion chance that in the universe you would end up on a planet. So it's kind of amazing. It makes you realize how, as just existing on this planet, you are like the rarest, most insanely lucky special thing. So I think that's a nice thing to remember whenever you're having like a bad day or just feeling, you know, inadequate. Internet. Dance. Door.
Door?
Gryffindor.
Oh.
Oh yeah. That's not a word. Oh.
Music.
An amazing rapper. Best.
Amazing. Yeah.
My voice. Bjork.
Yeah, I think Bjork's definitely, even because she does such a good job of mixing music and science, or art and science, and I think like that's a huge inspiration for us, is how do you step outside the box of science as communicators?
Rubbing your eyes up.
Yeah, hot peppers. YouTube trolls are just funny at this point. We kind of get a laugh out of it. I know for some people it's bothersome, but you kind of have to just accept like, this is YouTube, and this is the way it is, and you know, that's always going to happen, so it's more productive to just laugh at it and turn it in a different way. You definitely have a million New Yorkers, I don't know.
Yeah, I read the New Yorker magazine. It's like my Bible, so I read it like back to front every week, and that takes up all of my reading essentially. Yeah. So the New Yorker magazine.
I have Game of Thrones, the third one right now, on my bedside.
What, we have
how much
next
more
day?
there's to do? Yeah, it's a sad existence.
Yeah.